This is my Mercruiser 383 stroker. This was repowered in this boat in I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. It's got like 120 hours on it. It's not many. Anyway, one of the things is this engine, along with many other engines that use the same distributor, or this is the Vortec type distributor. It's the crab type layout, like you can see there, and you can see there's two straps on there, two tie wraps holding the distributor onto the cap onto the top of the distributor. I replaced the I was having a problem, and I was concerned that maybe it was had something to do with ignition, so I changed all the ignition wires, I changed the spark plugs, I checked the compression on the engine and everything. That it turned out not to be. It was all in the computer, but that's neither here nor there. The problem with these distributors, or the actual distributor, is very poorly designed, and when you go to take the distributor cap off and you unscrew, there's a tab on the distributor itself that breaks, and that leaves you with no choice but to change the distributor for a broken screw hole, which is crazy. All right, so I put the distributor on there and I tie wrapped it in place, and the engine runs this way. It concerns me about doing that. You know, I like to have things the right way if I can help it. So I was looking for an alternative, and online I found this, and apparently it's a big enough problem with General Motors distributors. You can see it says fits GM, SE, Adapta, GM, whatever, and this should be a pretty simple fix. Here's the picture showing how it goes together. For Vortec 6 and 8 cylinder engines that use this distributor, repairs Vortec distributors when the base screw mount breaks, and there's no way of fixing it. I mean, it's crazy. Keeps distributor alignment for proper timing. So that's the key. So that's what I'm going to do today, and it's it should be fairly simple to do. like everything else I say, it should be fairly simple. All right, like changing my starter, which was like, you know. All right, anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. I'll turn you off here, and then I'll bring you back when I get you okay. No, there should be, I'm thinking there should be one, you guys are right in my way. I actually hate working on boats. There's like no room for anything in here. Whoops. Oh great, it's a friggin' Torx. Big one of these, either a 25 or a 20. This is a 25, it's too big. So it's got to be the 20, which is this one. And there you go. Oh, fuck. Okay. what do I have here? Oh, I think I know what I tried to do here. I tried to put JB Weld on there, I think. Uh-oh, maybe I screwed myself. I forgot what I had done over here, but ouch, 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 ouch. Well, the point I'm hoping you can see is that boss down there, that ear breaks right off. So now I'm hoping that this thing is going to work properly. Get your big clip back on here. Oops. All right. Come here, Mr. Dorman. Oh man, it is hot. This is only the middle of June and it's already like 92 degrees, 95 degrees out. God, I don't want to take these things off of here. But I think I'm going to have to work on this. Let me see. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, because I can't see a fucking thing, so I don't know how all this thing is supposed to go on here. They give you 2 screws, but you got this business in the way. Oh, geez. Okay. I'm going to show you. I didn't film the rest of what I did, but I'm going to show you here. You know, let's say this was my distributor, and I typically do this. I mean, I've done this. There's actually a video on my channel about fixing a tray on my Samsung refrigerator, but you can take blue painter's tape and you can fashion all kinds of stuff with it. You can make a pocket like I did on that the ear on that distributor, and you can fashion it any way you want, and the tape makes it really quite easy. I mean, you can put a little tool in here, a pencil, something, anything to get yourself the shape that you need. And the tape holds on well enough and releases easily enough where you have a little pocket. And then you take, this is JB Weld, and what I do when I buy these packages, because they last a long time, I take a little piece of paper or something that I'm going to throw away, and I take these, I got a staple in here to hold this in place, and I do this so that I can hang it on my workbench. I mean, that's just a tip. But you take this and you pull these out, and you put equal portions, whatever it's going to take in order to fill up your little pocket. And you put little portions on it. I mix it up with a toothpick, and I fill it in. It also works for putting 2 pieces together. I mean, this stuff is really quite magical. It's an epoxy, but it's a steel-based epoxy, and when it's finished, they claim 5,020 psi, which may be very well, and it says 5 to 6 set hours, I guess, up to six hours to set time. Cure time 15 to 24 hours. I always find if you wait longer, you're better off. and it's always dark gray. The two colors, well, this is black or charcoal gray really, and the other one is white. You put them together, and when they harden, they're dark gray. But anyway, you fill those up and you put those together. Then what I ended up doing is that boss, that ear, was it had set for whole season, so it was as hard as it was going to be, which was wonderful. Okay, so I looked very carefully at that, and I said, you know something, in order for me to get the screws from this replacement piece to go into that whole situation, I'm going to have to drill through that. And I thought, well, if I'm going to have to drill through that, why don't I just put some threads in there? So I ended up taking, I think it was like a number 6, a stainless steel it happened to be, number 6 screw, which was maybe an inch and a quarter long, and measuring the diameter of it, and then measuring the diameter of a drill, and sending the drill through that. And I'll show you that in a second here. Give me just a second. All right, these are the drills, but I ended up, this JB Weld, when it's in its hardened state, it machines like, you know, you can sand it, you can drill it, you can grind it. I mean, it's not as strong as steel, but it's strong. It is really strong. And what I ended up doing is I bought this little, this is a miniature drill bit for doing all kinds of little stuff like glasses and I mean, you know, it was very inexpensive. It's, again, you know, Chinese, but this is a nice little aluminum handle, and I got thinking, all I need to do is get a hole through that. So I measured the screw diameter, and I measured the drill. This is 3/32, it just so happens, and I went down through there, and I poked a hole down through that JB Weld that I had stuck in the broken pocket on the side of the distributor, just like that. And I poked a hole down through there, and I put the screw down through, and Robert's your mother's brother. Bob's your uncle. That was it. I screwed the thing down, and the distributor is, you know, firm in place, and, you know, so it's all good. And it was, it saved myself the $31 or $32 for that plate. Now, you know, that's not to say that the JB Weld will hold forever. I don't know. Well, you know, time will tell, I guess. But at least I know that if I have a distributor problem or a starting problem, that could be my issue. So anyway, and then this is a, you know, godsend too. Little teeny tiny drills for stuff, whatever. I can't help myself. I got to have it all. So anyway, but I wanted to show you how I did this. And if you look on my channel, there's also a thing about repairing the door on a Samsung refrigerator. Same thing happened. Some piece of shit plastic broke off the one of the bins on the door, and I ended up forming a little pocket and making a little divot to go onto the thing, and, you know, and the thing is back in business again, you know. And it's not that, so I don't have to live without the use of that door. So, you know, here it is, another thing to fix. You know, sometimes, you know, Rube Goldberg is the way to go. And anyway, thanks for watching. You know, subscribe, comment. I like to listen to it all. So anyway, good, bad, or otherwise, tell me what you think. Thanks. Goodbye. Peace, love, out.